Hello there, this is Dave Allen, Wizard Gold, and so have a look at iMovie and see what we can do with it in terms of audio. I've been asked a question by GabakTech, Cursos de Computación Gratis, and he wants to know, how do I remove noise in iMovie for iPad? Well, really, if you want to remove noise, you're going to have to get it off into a different application. So what I've got here is I've got some video in this iMovie at the moment, and we've got some background sound to it, and let's just see what we can do with it. So let's just go to this here. We've got my movie here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to export this out, and I want to send it off to a different application, an audio application. And what we need to do is to tap on this one here, other application, and we're exporting the movie out, and now I get the choice of where I want to send it. The place that I want to send it is the one where I usually do all my audio editing on the iPad, and that is TwistedWave. I could send it off to other applications such as I've got Auria and Multitrack DAW. I've got a few different places I could send it anyway. So we've got this set up on here now, and the audio that was in the movie there is in this here. So if we just play that there. But you can see that there's sound there anyway. So maybe you've got a section of the audio you want to do something about, this section here maybe. So it could be, from the 2-second mark through to the 6-second mark. And maybe that's where you're going to put some audio in there in the video when you want it to be lower down. Although you do get auto ducking when you're doing iMovie anyway. And we'll have to have a look at that and see how that works. So in this section here, what we can do with it, we can do various things. We can change pitch and speed, reverb and stuff like that. We can normalize it, do amplify. So in this particular case, let's just take it down a bit rather than moving it up. So I'm going to change the gain on it to -7 dB, and I'm going to click on apply. And as you can see, that bit there now is smaller and it's reduced in size, which means it's going to have a lower volume than the rest of it. So that's one thing that we can do. And let's just undo the amplify. So that's when you want to do a section. What you can do as well with this here is you can take this front part here, and maybe you want to have a fade in. Really easy to do a fade in. And over here at the back you can do something here. You can do a fade out as well. So that's two things you can do with it. What else can we do with this? We can go to filters. So let's just have a look at our filters. And in our filters we can go for band pass, high pass, high shelf, low passes, low shelf. And you choose whichever one you want. So if you've got a hiss on there, you want to sort of go for maybe, I think if you got a hiss on there, you want to be going for high pass. I'm not sure about this, but you basically change these settings here until you get it set just the way that you want it. You can do a preview on this so that you get an idea of what it's going to do to your audio. So let's click on preview and preview again, so it starts from the beginning. Actually, it's just doing that bit I've got selected there, so let's just deselect that there for the moment. Go back to this bit here and go to the filters once more, and in the filters let's go for the high pass again, and I'm going to press preview, and it's playing through to the end. And if I wanted to play it again, now it's going to start from the beginning, and so on. You can change these settings as you go and see what it's going to work, and choose your cut-off frequency. And if you don't know what these things mean, well, all you're going to do is just to do a bit of practice there and find out what works. So let's click on apply with this and see what happens. So you see what's happened with that there is basically reduced the volume of that there. It's all got a bit smaller, and it's going to give us a different sound experience. In TwistedWave, we've got a few other things that we can do with this. So maybe you've got a section there you want to just have complete silence. What you can do is you can insert silence. So now let's just do that. What you don't want to do is, say this bit here, what you don't want to do is you don't want to sort of delete anything out of this here, because that's going to make the track shorter, and then when you put it back into your iMovie, it's not going to work out right, because it's going to be a different length from your movie sort of track, and you want to keep this the same length. So just don't delete stuff out, keep the track length the same. So now what we want to do is we've got this sort of all sorted out the way that we want it. So let's just go back into the export audio, and we want to send it to open in. It's exporting the file out, and from here we can go straight into opening iMovie. So here we are in iMovie, and we'll go to the last edited, which was my movie, and it's just put in the audio for me there, and that audio now will sound different to the audio that was there before. And it's not lined up correctly with the movie look. You see, it's put it back a little bit in the thing. And as you see, the sound does look different. It's changed from what we took out of it. So let's just get this and move it over a bit so it lines up better. So let's just zoom in if we can. So that's how you can do things with audio in iMovie. You can send it off to other applications, do what you need to do with it, and bring it back into iMovie and do some more working with it. This is Dave Allen, Wizard Gold, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye now.